welcome to my channel. Today's the first day of vlogging. I was meant to vlog earlier, but very new to it, so haven't done it. We just came back from going swimming because my son gets swimming lessons on Mondays, and then went to do a little grocery shopping. I'm not going to do a haul because we don't know each other that well for now. But yeah, I thought I'd just start that video somewhere. What you seeing from the title, we've just bought this house like a week ago, a bit more than a week ago, and it's in a really good state. It doesn't need like big renovations or whatever. It's not like if we needed to like take down walls and redo like some plastering or whatever. Absolutely not. It's purely like decorating and putting things like we want it to be. So we are starting with our son's room for obvious reason, because he's our priority. I want his room to be done first. Then we can go along with our room, the living room, the kitchen, all of that. But yeah, when we get to his room a little bit later, because now I need to put like groceries away, I'll explain everything, what we do, my inspiration. Got some really, really nice mock-ups from ChatGPT. But yeah, welcome. Alright, so we have done eating everything, and I thought I'll take you with us because I just received that little package from Shein. So yeah, let's unbox this. It's a massive rug for the living room area because it's hardwood floor, but it's really damaged floor, and obviously I've got a baby, and I don't want him to like get splinters or whatever with whenever he's walking or whatever. So I thought, let's get a nice little rug just to make it a little bit more cozy, and he can go on the floor and then just play on that. So let's have a look. Alright, so I'm going to get that off that box because it's super, super heavy. I'm going to hoover my floor just a bit quickly because it's a bit of a mess. And then, yeah, we'll have a look. Alright, so that's how it looks now. I had to wait for my husband to come home so we could actually set it up. But yeah, there we go. So now I'm going to build that calyx for bathroom because, as you can see, there's nothing under. We don't have loads of storage, and we're not two in one bathroom. We used to have each of us like a bathroom, but the other one is downstairs, so there's no point of just having one downstairs. So yeah, sorry, I just put everything up and it's very exhausting. So yeah, let's build that together. A few hours later, that's what it looks like. So at least we've got a bit of storage space there. Probably get like a lower storage here, maybe with, I don't know, like a laundry hamper or whatever. We'll see. Oh, but yeah, very satisfying. My son is asleep, finally. Just there. So I'm gonna go and build another IKEA wardrobe face room, so it's done and I can put all of his clothes in it. Alright, so that one is a Plaza, I don't know how you say exactly. Wardrobe. So I'll try to put like the online version of it. I'll see if I can do it. If I can't, I'll just show you the finished look. But yeah, let's go. Good morning. We're not Tuesday. So yesterday I didn't finish everything. I built the frame, put the doors on. I managed to get one of the basket on, but then it was like 11 o'clock, so I thought it may be time to go to bed. So this morning I've already received my Wix order, which has, I mean, you'll see, but it has like the paneling and like a lot of things for my son's room. He's currently sleeping for his first nap of the day, so I'm using that time just to finish that one so I can now put all of his clothes in it and start emptying his bedroom basically. So yeah, that's the plan for now. Alright, so that's where I'm stopping. I literally have one more bar to put in the middle there because obviously it's for baby clothes, so I don't need that much space just to hang out clothes. But yeah, my little one just woke up, so now I'm gonna tend to him, and then we'll see what we're doing next. It's 5:15. My husband just got home, so that means I can go back to finishing what I was starting. So now I'm just gonna finish with the wardrobe. I just have to put that extra rail and the handles in it, and then I've received everything for his room, from wicks, Crowfix, all of that, all of the tools. So I'm gonna start prepping the room, so that from tomorrow we can just start putting the panels up and everything. But I'll explain to you exactly what we're going to do. Right, we're all done. I just need to clean out a little bit of dust. But yeah, there it is. So I've installed these ones low enough so that when he gets older, he can open it himself. And then we've got 2 rails. It's nice because I can just really easily rearrange the length. So for now, these t-shirts are quite small, so this is perfectly fine. And then when it gets older, I can just balance it out. But here I can stack some like boxes and stuff. But yeah, there we go. So now I'm gonna go in his room, empty it, and start like laying a lot of cardboard on the floor just to protect it. And yeah, let's go. Right, so that's the room as you enter. The door is just there. So I need to empty all of it and bring all of these close to the wardrobe. I'm just waiting for hangers to hang everything. But basically, what we're going to do is higher than that, because that is 90 centimeters from there. It's just going to be high. It's going to be 120, so it should arrive, I think, around there. We're going to put on this wall and that one there. We're going to put some, what's it called? Tongue and groove paneling, which will be topped with just a dado rail, or I think it's a picture rail, whatever. So the lower part will be a nice little like pastel sagey bit green, and the top will be a light, quite bright, but like a nice little yellow. I've got some coving as well that we're going to put all around there because this is just painted at the moment. Yeah, so the floor is all good. Don't need to do anything in there. So we're just going to cover it with cardboard. And then also we're going to take these little lights off because I don't think it's mixed quite a boyish room. I will keep the curtain there for now. I might take it off because we're going to need to paint underneath. But yeah, how's the room? Let's go. Now everything is laid down. I just need to put got some like dust cover to put on top and tape it. But what I'm going to do first is try all of my paint samples, just so it's done and it can dry and I can have a look at what actually it looks like. Alright, so that's where I stopped today. I've got one colour missing there. Put my dash sheet. I'm not going to put one there because it's too big anyway, so there's no point. And yeah, I've installed the door there, and then we'll just continue tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday today. My little one is sleeping for his first nap. So yeah, it's time to get started. I'm gonna do the second green. I've done the second coat on the first green I did. But yeah, I'm gonna do the second green, and then I'm gonna start with the face plates just to take them off, see what the size, because we're gonna change them, and figure out the lampshade. Alright, so I've done the second coat on there, and I think I'm going to go with the lighter one because I feel like if we go for the darker green, it's just going to make it look so dark, and I think the light is just better for a child's room. And then here, I've just undone the faceplate, and I've just took the measurement here just to see how big was the box, because I don't need to change the entirety of it. I can just change the actual faceplate if they have the same box. So yeah, and I've got 3 in this room, and after that I'm going to do the switch to check as well. Alright, so for now I've taken all of the little tapes out off. Just have a little look. So it's nicer without the blue. I've had a look at the lights on the wall. It's basically just a way coming out. And I've taken all of the measurements for the plugs. So what I'm going to do now, while he's still sleeping, is just go downstairs and have a look online of what I can get. And yeah, I'll show you what I find. So I've just ordered what I said I will order. Just to show you, I got that light switch and 3 of those socket face plates. And for the wall lights, I'm gonna go with these ones because these ones they're plaster, so you can paint on them, so it's easier. Because everything I've looked for, I generally did not like any of the other things. I guess either it wasn't fitting for a child's room, or it was just not my liking, basically. And I just got electrical screwdriver that tells you if it's live or not, just in case. But yeah, everything should come quite quickly. But yeah. Hello everyone. So today is Thursday. We're well into the day. I think it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock. I've got my son behind me watching videos because I'm currently doing the plugs, and he woke up while I was doing that. So I was like, I need to find a solution because obviously downstairs there's no more electricity, whatever. I need him to be preoccupied just for a few seconds because I really need to finish that. I can't just leave bare like sockets like that. So yeah, I've already installed 2. I'm just going to show you. So that's how it looks. So we went for a brass and black plug, and they're very flush to the wall, so that's quite nice compared to the old one. That used to be the old one, and you can see the difference, and like thickness is just crazy. And it's not really that expensive. I think I paid like a tenner for a double plug. And they've got loads of different finishes. It's called BG, I think. Electrical. So I'm going to do the third one, and I'm going to film it just so I can show you a little bit. All right, so that's the plug on the wall. First thing I'm doing is taking this screws off. So I need to take that little cache. It's quite annoying to take off, to be honest with you. I'm going to do it without filming because that'll be so much. Obviously, this one gave me very good grief. I can't even find the cap because I had to carve in it. I mean, you can see all of the mark I've done. So yeah, so basically I'm just unscrewing these now. Find it. I've already unscrewed the other one because I thought, I don't know, maybe it's going to help. Just very desperate at this point. But obviously it's the last one that has to give me the most complicated thing ever. That's what I've got when I've done that. Obviously I'm keeping the box because it's the perfect size, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The only thing we change is technically the faceplate. First thing I do, even if I've cut off the entirety of the electricity, I'm just testing the wires here. Let's focus. Just to check that obviously there is no electricity. If there is electricity, this will turn on because there's a little like LED inside. All right, so this is completely off. I'm just gonna get a bit more cable out. Yeah, and then what I'm going to do now basically is taking all of the cables from where they are. Remember where they are as well, and then get the new one and then just put it back in the same place. Alright, so what I'm doing is unscrewing there, the little corner screws. Then it should come up directly. You see, these have been there for a really long time. So they're a bit stiff on it. Alright, there we go. And now this is the new, that's the new one. So on these ones, basically these ones are screwless. So this just clips in on it, but there's no screw whatever, so it looks a bit better. It's a bit safer. So obviously I've got blue and red or brown, it's the same thing. And this one is if you've got like the metallic one, which you've got earth wire directly connected to the metal, but this is plastic, so I'm guessing this doesn't have one because it's plastic. And by the way, this is not how to do thing, because I am not an electrician whatsoever. I'm not a professional. It's just that's how I'm doing it. If you feel comfortable to do it yourself, doing it yourself, and you just want to see someone doing it as well. But I'm not here to give tips or anything. On the contrary, and I actually, if you've got any advice or anything, please tell me, because I am more than okay with like learning new things. There's no problem. All right, so these are a bit too long to put in mind. They will show, like the couple will show. But I'm just cutting it a bit with a plier. It's very easy to do. This is like this is an IKEA plier. Like this is not like we got this tools when we bought our first flat. It's like very inexpensive and does so much work. Like I've done so much work with these. So you've got like pliers, a hammer. You've got everything you need really, like the basics. I'm talking obviously. All right, and then I'm gonna do the same here as well. And if it's still too much, I can just cut it after, as long as I'm not cutting it too short, because I don't have the tools to actually cut the sleeve off the wire, if that makes sense. So I'm just giving it a bit of room. All right. So I'm just going to straighten these a bit, just so they go easily, and then just it. That. I don't know if you're supposed to like cross them or whatever. I'm not doing it just because I'm scared. Like if I'm doing it, then that's wrong. I'm not doing crossing thing because I'm don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. So I'm just doing whatever was done before. Obviously, it doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Some of the things I've seen in here are not what you're supposed to do anyway. But if it was working before, I'm guessing there's less chance of a problem. So that's good. Also, on the actual website of um, where this is from, they also have like um, very informative. I don't know if that's a word. Got really useful videos to show you exactly how to do things. Now the last one is the earth wire. Yeah. No. Well, that's why it's very important to double check what you're doing. And obviously that blue one just got away. And we do not want to. All good now. So just that. But now I put scoops in. And one. I'm not putting it through just to make sure that I'm obviously within where the holes are. Right. Now, last thing is just skipping these bad boys. And it's all done. There we go. And it looks so much better already. Like that's something, changing like all of your sockets and plugs, whatever. It's such an, I'm not gonna say inexpensive because it's still money. But it's still something that doesn't cost too much, but that can change so much in a room. Like it's just crazy. And yeah, that's all. So now that this is done, I'm going to put the power back in, check that everything is working with just a random tool or whatever. And then I think I'm going to get along with just putting all of the boards where they need to go and check where to do the cuttings basically. So I've just plugged this multi-tool, so I'm just going to try it. No, all good. I've tried on every plug before that, so we're all good on that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really, really happy and really proud of myself for that one, because it's the first time I've done that. So yeah, good job. Next time, I mean, I think it's tomorrow or the day after we're receiving the light switch. I'll be able to change that as well. The light fittings. But for that, I'm gonna wait a bit because obviously we need to paint, so there's no point of just putting something. But yeah, so I thought I was just going to show you what I've done yesterday, which I've constructed the miter saw. It's all good and running. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but that's how it looks like. And I've also constructed this little workbench just to put things on it. Well, for now it's Mrs. Rachel, but yeah. So that's the planks, that's the MDF, obviously their turnaround. So I'm going to put them everywhere they need to go and start just measuring where I need to cut. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday morning. I know I haven't vlogged any of Friday, and Saturday I've just taken videos, but Friday I was just completely sick. I've got hay fever, but it got really, really bad. And yesterday, basically, we went to B&Q to pick up some paints, and then we went to IKEA to just pick up some curtains and everything. So it was just that little shopping. But yeah, so yesterday what I've done and what I've put in the video is that I've started putting all of the walls up, put a laser level, and then basically I've got this line going all around the room, telling me where everything's going to be cut and where all of the dada rails or the picture rails are going to sit on. I had to change my mind on where to put the paneling because the wall, like the skirting board, is so unleveled. It would have gave me way too much cuts to do. Like if I was to do that wall and this one, so instead I've just done like parallel walls. So this one and the one behind me, and it actually looks good anyway. So we're still gonna do the paint half of the wall anyway. So we're still gonna get that consistency. But yeah, so I've started to cut. Probably not going to see it properly, but I've cut around the plug there. I've got another plug behind me, but for that it'll be way more simpler because it's in between two panels, so I won't have to do an actual hole. I'll just have to cut through it. So yeah, I'm not going to do any cutting right now because my son is asleep, but I'm going to try to change the switches because I received it, and try to change the light fixture because I've also received them. So I've managed to only turn off the power in this room. I don't know how I've done that, but yeah, a lot of trial and error. So I'm going to try to do that first, and then we'll see how it's going. I'm going to try to change one light fixture on my own, see if it works, and if it works, then I'll show you how I've done the second one, basically. All right, so I have installed the first one. Let me just show you. Just right there. It's actually quite pretty straightforward. Not too complicated. I'm out of breath because I just brought my son upstairs with me because he's just woke up. What I'm going to do now that I've picked it up, I'm going to change the light switch, to it's done. I'm going to show you quickly how I do that, and then I will go on to the second lamp just right there. Right, so basically that's all of the mess I have. It's very complicated when you look at it from that angle, but what I'm basically going to do is literally just, because I see there's 3 switches, each of them got an L1 and an L2 and a common, and I believe they're all one-way switch, so we don't need to use the L2. I think that's why, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm literally one by one switch, I'm just going to replace things where they are, basically. So I've put it all up, it's all done, and the only thing we need to do now is to push the little catch. Okay, I must have done it the other way around. Does that make any difference? Yeah, it does. Perfect. And there you go. Got a really flush off the wall. It's so much nicer, honestly. It's going to look brilliant. Also, because it goes into the green, so it's going to be brilliant. Like all of the plugs will be in the same color. So I'm really happy about that. Because that was a bit
not scared, but like worried with the yellow that was just so be too much yellow. But yeah, here it is. So now off to the other lamp. And there we go. The last one is put. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go downstairs to turn the power back on and check if everything I've done so far has worked. So I've put the power back on. Only problem is this is turned off. So for everything to be on, they're not in the same position. So I'll see what I've done wrong and just correct it. But that's how it looks so far. So I'm really happy about that. Everything's working well. Very good, very proud. So next thing I'm going to do now, because I'm gonna have to cut things, but because I'm with my baby alone, my husband's not here today. Wait, let me just. As I was saying today, because I'm alone with my baby, because my husband is at Wembley, seeing a football match. Yeah, I'm not confident enough to be cutting wood and stuff, because obviously I don't want him in a room. That's for sure. And if I put him just on the land, like it's just going to be sad. Like it's not good for him. Like he's not going to enjoy himself at all. Plus the noise and everything, and I can't just leave him downstairs. Like there's no point. So I've done quite like everything I could do by myself so far. Because really the next thing is cutting all of the boards and put them on the wall. So yeah, I'm going to wait for him to come back, and we're probably going to do that tomorrow. So I think I'm going to close that weekly vote there because I'm not sure I'm going to do anything else. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.